Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. I usually don't take it for granted. Again, do me a favor, ensure you like this video. When you like this video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this video. Because you guys sometimes, I've realized that you bump into the video, you watch, and you forget liking the video. Please like the video. I will appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for that like. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a leaked memo that is coming out at a time there is a fallout in between GACHAGUA and William Samoei Ruto. This leaked memo says a political linchpin got the shock of his life after influential politicians he invited to a meeting at his residence failed to show up. The bigwig had sent out messages through his assistant inviting selected politicians from his backyard for a dawn meeting. However, out of the 50 invited, only 10 turned up. The turn of events left the big man wondering how fast his influence was plummeting at a time he needed support. Homecos, aware of the development, alleged the no-show was engineered by a call from higher powers that threatened sanctions against those who will defy the directive and attend the session. It looks like that man has been humbled and could beat a retreat. That is the memo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when out of 50 MPs were invited, then 10 of them turned up for that meeting, and leaving GACHAGUA being shocked how fast he is losing his ground and influential politics in the mountain. This is something that GACHAGUA is like retreating. When GACHAGUA was elevated in this seat of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, by then we were calling it running mate. Remember, GACHAGUA had no foundation at all, politically speaking. So all of a sudden, GACHAGUA has already realized that he never made Ruto got votes in the mountain. It was Ruto who got votes by himself. And so GACHAGUA is trying to portray a picture that now it is his time to build up his foundation, politically speaking. Because when he was appointed to be the running mate for William Ruto and now the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, remember, GACHAGUA never had a foundation at all.
GACHAGUA was lifted to the second highest position in the land, but he had no foundation. The kingpin for Mount Kenya in 2022 was William Samoei Ruto. Mount Kenya voted for Ruto.
Overwhelmingly.
Now, GACHAGUA, with all his truth, finds himself as a pushover. He can be skipped and he will not be missed. He can fail to pick the president at the airport. No one will notice he's missing. His ability to occupy the office of the deputy president with dignity has also failed him. He has been unable to rise to the occasion. When he was given an opportunity to speak to this country and to speak peaceably to us and make peace, he told some of us that we are not shareholders.
Yep.
Now, as he said others are not shareholders, he then realized that there's a constituency that is with William Ruto in the mountain, and there's a constituency that is with Uhuru Kenyatta, and there's a constituency of two people, Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega, who are potentially with him. So he has no base. What he is looking for is he's looking for an opportunity to tell William Ruto in 2026 and 2027 to say, if you don't allow me to be DP again, I will go with these people. The only problem is now when he says these people, he only means his family. That's the issue.
Yeah.
So now when you bring it to the Mount Kenya politics itself, Mount Kenya is doing what it does best. It's closing.
So for GACHAGUA, he is trying to portray a picture that everything is all right before the public, especially as the politics of Rift Valley and the politics of Mount Kenya is so concerned. At the same time, he is now verifying before the public that his relationship with William Ruto is so intact. And those who are trying to propagate that they are not having a good relationship, now he's claiming these people, they are trying to interfere with his politics in Kenya Kwanza. So the truth of the matter, Rigathi Gachagua is battling to put a clear indication for him to be seen like everything is all right.
Nataka kuuliza kila jamii hapa, tuungane, tupendane vile mnaishi kwa amani, na sisi sote ni watu moja, ni wa Kenya, na tukifanya namna hiyo tutaishi vizuri. Na hiyo ndio rais ametuongoza. Mimi na rais tunafanya kazi nzuri, tunapendana, tunapanga kazi yetu. Amenipatia kazi mingi, hata ingine inanishinda, ameniwezesha kuendelea na kazi yangu. Kwa hivyo serikali yetu iko imara.
But behind the scene, GACHAGUA has already organized the so-called Kikuyu Council of Elders and the Kalenjin Council of Elders through some individuals here, left, right, center, so that they can have dialogue and handshake. And this is something that was reported just 2 days ago, when there was a kind of Rigathi Gachagua trying to have a push and a pull in between himself and these members of parliament from Rift Valley. And so something that we have realized is that despite of Rigathi Gachagua planning this handshake and dialogue meeting behind the scene, we are being told that the close allies of William Ruto, they are saying that William Ruto will never and will not forgive Rigathi Gachagua the step that he took to interfere with some individuals surrounding him. And of course, the reports that came in that Rigathi Gachagua had already even met the so-called the Kikuyu Council of Elders to lead this dialogue and handshake meeting was this.
Hali ambayo inadokezwa kupata jicho la washikadau wa kisiasa na kuarifu kubuniwa kwa kamati ya uwiano inayojumuisha baraza la wazee wa jamii ya Kalenjin na Kikuyu. Ijumaa na Jumamosi, Rigathi Gachagua akiandamana na viongozi wa bonde la Ufa, akiwemo mwakilishi wa kike wa kaunti ya Uasin Gishu Gladys Boss, alikutana na baraza la wazee wa jamii ya Kikuyu.
Na wote tumekubaliana kusonga mbele jamii yetu ya Wakikuyu iliyoko katika Uasin Gishu County, zote tukue ndani ya serikali nyuma ya Rais William Ruto na Rigathi Gachagua.
Hatuwezi kusema mambo yetu ambaye tumekosana kidogo kidogo kwa mikutano ya hadhara, na ni mambo machache, pengine ni makosa dogo dogo, tunaweza yatatua tukiwa pamoja.
Duru zinarifu kuwa mipango ya upatanisho zinaongozwa na seneta maarufu kutoka mojawapo ya kaunti za Mlima Kenya, ambaye ana uhusiano wa karibu na rais na pia naibu wake. Jeff Kirui K.
Now finally, Gachagua is a terrified man. As Ruto's statement in Kisumu, kitambo kidogo, this statement is like pushing Rigathi Gachagua seriously. When William Ruto said that this time round, we are going to have a conversation with Rigathi Gachagua, that if a man is a presidential candidate, then a woman must be a running mate. If a woman is the presidential candidate, then a man must be a running mate. So Rigathi Gachagua understands very well, because he has no foundation, politically speaking, in the mountain. The high chance him being again retained as the running mate is a big problem.
Cecily Mbarire is the chair of UDA, not by default. It is deliberate and it is intentional. And one of the assignments she has is that we must, as a party, lead from the front, and we must make it in the rules, Madam Cecily Mbarire, that when Rigiji and myself tukifika hapo mbele na tumepangana, tumekubaliana vile itaenda, we must also agree that going forward, if a man is a candidate for president in our party, the woman must be the runner. And if a woman is the candidate, then a man can.
And so then, one thing that we are seeing with Rigathi Gachagua is just purely a man who is terrified about what to come. He doesn't have a foundation, politically speaking, in the mountain. When he was being appointed or elevated to be the running mate for William Ruto, he had nothing, politically speaking. Leave alone money. Rigathi Gachagua has money. Leave alone money. When it comes to money, this man has it. But political foundation, this man does not have. And that is why he's working days and nights to ensure that in the next general election, he must have foundation. And foundation is, he must have those who are supporting him. But on this side, remember one thing, William Ruto is the one who got those votes himself. There's something that people don't forget, don't remember here. I heard someone told me that if Rigathi was not there, William Ruto could have not got those votes. Let me tell you, stop lying to yourself. William Ruto atakiamua in 2027 atapata votes atapata, my friend. You will get it. Why? I'm not praising him. But this man understands how the trick of divide and rule works for him. He will come and do whatever he can do. As we speak, he's busy collecting money. He will dish it in the mountain, and no one will come across him. And so Rigathi Gachagua is fighting to have at least the foundation that in any case, these individuals will start saying that we are changing him. You'll say, if you change me, you lose these votes. So those are the scenarios that are there. Those are the scenarios that are there. At the same time, these members of parliament from UDA, they are being told, if we see you in these meetings of Rigathi Gachagua, we sack you. That is what they are being told. So they are being tied. No one should come out and support Rigathi Gachagua's mission. And that is what we have been told here in this memo. That Honkos, aware of the development alleged, the non-show was engineered by a call from higher powers that threatened sanctions against those who will defy the directive and attend the session. It looks like that man has been humbled and could be beat a retreat. You know? So already is planning to have dialogue and handshake. And that is purely Rigathi Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.